Right, we're going to do some gymnastic skills now. We're going to do some balances and some jumps. Okay, so before we start, you need to make sure that you're very safe and you move anything out of the way that you may bump into. Okay. Also, you can see that Miss Ward is doing our gymnastics in our socks or your bare feet. Okay, so make sure you take your shoes off as well. Okay, Miss Ward's also doing it on a nice soft mat. So if you've got a mat or a rug or just a soft floor at home, that will be perfect. Okay, so we're going to start just by doing some simple stretches. So Miss Ward wants you to stretch really tall. Okay, so arms up, stretch up onto your tiptoes, really tall. Excellent. Right, Miss Ward now wants you to make yourself really small. Off you go. Tuck yourself up, really small. Excellent. Right, can we now do some circles with our arms? Off we go. Big circles forwards. And circles back. Perfect. Excellent. Can we go to a march? Off we go. Swinging your arms forwards and back, bringing your knees up, nice and high. Excellent. Well done. Right, we're going to go into some jumps. Okay, so remember when we jump, we have to bend our knees. So we're going to start with our feet together, arms by our side. And remember, you have to bend your knees to jump really high. So we're going to start with a stretch jump. So our jumps, we're going to start with our arms up. Then your arms come down, jump. And Miss Ward has landed like I'm riding that bicycle. So watch again, arms up. I bend my knees, my arms swing down, up, and finish like I'm riding that bike. If I was to do it this way, arms stretch, bend, arms come up, stretch up, and finish like I'm riding that bike. Off you go, give it a go. Let's do 3 stretch jumps. So arms up, bend and stretch. Same again, arms up, bend and stretch. Perfect, and one more, arms up, bend and stretch. Excellent, great job. Right, we're now going to move onto a tuck jump. So for a tuck jump, we're going to tuck our knees up towards our chest. So we're going to start the same, arms up in the air, bend our knees, but this time, tuck your knees up. Watch again, arms up, swing and tuck your knees up. Okay, off you go. Can we do 3 of those big tuck jumps? Give it a go. Remembering to bend your knees. Arms up, bend and tuck. Arms up, bend and tuck. One more. Arms up, bend, tuck. Well done, guys. So that's our tuck jump as well. Okay. Next one we're going to do is one of Miss Ward's favourite jumps, our star jump. So remember, in the air, Miss Ward wants to see this big star shape. Legs stretched out, arms stretched out as well. So start, feet together, arms by our sides. Remember, bend our knees like all of our other jumps. Bend and then burst into that big star and finish with your arms together as well. Excellent. Okay, give it a go. Can you do 3 star jumps? Off you go. So big star. Well done. 1, 2, and one more. Fantastic. Right, we're now going to move on to some balances. So we're going to start by doing a 1-leg balance. So feet together, arms out like a scarecrow to help us. And we're just going to see if you can lift your leg up and put your foot alongside your knee. Can you hold it for as long as you can? Off you go. Oh, don't wobble. If you do wobble, don't worry, just stop and give it another go. So lift your foot up alongside your knee. How long can you hold your balance for? Give it a go. Perfect. When you do it that side, can you swap and use the other leg? So arms out. Bring your foot up alongside your knee and hold it as still as you can. Perfect. Oh, well done. And down. Fantastic. You can have a bit of a challenge with somebody at home who can do it for the longest time. Okay? Right. We're now going to move on to something called an arabesque. That's quite a tricky word. Repeat after Miss Ward. Arabesque. That's it. Well done. So we need a lot of space for an arabesque because your leg is going to be going backwards. So you may need to move forward or just turn to the side. Okay? So we're going to pop our arms out. These are going to be our airplane wings. And then our foot is going to be the tail of the airplane. So your foot is going to go out behind you. Watch Miss Ward. So arms out and your leg and your foot is going to go out behind you. And can you just hold that for 5 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back to the middle. Let's swap over then. So arms out. So our wings are the airplane. Can we use the other leg now? So out behind you and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that's our arabesque. Well done. We're now going to move on to some point balances. So a point balance is how many body parts you are balancing on. So Miss Ward's going to do a point balance now. Can you tell somebody at home or have a little think of how many points you think I'm balancing on? Ready? Look carefully. So, how many points do you think Miss Ward was balancing on? That's it. It was 1. I was balancing on 1 foot. 1 foot. So that's a 1 point balance. I'm going to show you another one. Again, have a think. How many points am I using? Watch carefully. Did you get it? It was 4 because I had 2 hands and 2 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Well done. So I'm going to set you a bit of a challenge now. I want you to see if you can start with 1. Can you balance on 1 point? Then, can you move to 2? So can you balance on 2 body parts? Once you've done that, can you move on to 3 and see if you can get all the way to 4 points that you're balancing on? Okay, just remember, we don't balance on our heads. So you've got all your other body parts that you can use. Okay, and Miss Ward wants to see some of your videos and pictures on our school Twitter. Okay, that's it for today, guys. See you later.